Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon here from Nigeria. This is Mr. Chika from FOREX with Dubiss. Right now, I'm going to take some few currency pair. I will look at it, know the direction that we are expecting the currency to move within this week. Today is 14th of February 2022. So I'm going to take some of these few currency pair and we'll see what we expected in this market. Okay, in front of me here is AUD USD H4 chart. On AUD USD, before I move for analysis, first I move to the line chart. I move my chart to line chart. This to enable me catch up the support and resistance zones. Now on the H4 line chart, I have this on my chart. I have this price move giving me a resistance here. If I go further, I see that price is giving me a support zone here. Then moving closer again, I have this zone. Then if I look at this, we see that we have a support zone here. Price come here, test it as resistance. We have one here. We equally have this, and I have this. Below the chart, you can see the line here, price on the zone. We have another zone here. So this is what I have on this chart, and then I go back to my candlestick chart. On my candlestick chart, I can see that price have made a nice move here. Look at this. Price have made a nice move here, giving me a nice trend line. And in my trend line, we can notice we have a touch here. We have another touch here. We have closer to it, but we have this. So we have this. If I duplicate my line, we see that we have a price that moves in a channel. Now price have moved in a channel. Let's go down to our H1 chart. On our H1 chart, we see that price actually break out from this trend line, and having break out from the trend line, price have gone there to retest this trend line. Price have already gone there to retest this trend line. So currently the price is already falling. So where is the target zone? Okay, this is what we have. So if anything is to go by, we already enter a trade at the current price. Call it sell zone. Have price already playing out on this zone. So price have already touched that zone. And what is happening next now? We see price coming down to this zone. Which is around 0.70 0.7050. Let me keep it rightly. So we'll notice these are first targets 70.50. So if I can go this way. Let's say we take our TP. We'll call it first target. So our first target is at 0.70, okay, 59, 70.59. Going further, we have another target here. If price break out of that zone, we will see price falling to this second target. So second target, we're expecting price to come to the second target if price break below that zone. to around 0.69912. So this is what we expect on AUD USD. Okay, let's move to NZD USD. NZD USD. First of all, I move to my H4 charts. H4 charts. This guy looks like the first chart. Now, what do? I go to my line chart first. On my H4, I go to my line chart. On my line chart, I have price I've already tested here as a resistance. This is it. And if I move further down, I see price is already on a support. Further, I have this. Okay, if you can see very well, you see that price have made this a resistance zone and equally have this resistance. So let's go now to our candlestick chart. On our candlestick chart, like as I say, this guy looks similar like what I have there, but let's see. This is it. I have my trend line in this direction, and if I make this as a channel, we see that price have moved in this breakout of this zone. Okay, so let's go to H1 and see what likely we might get there. On H1, price have already broken out of the trend line. So what are we expecting? Price haven't made this move. We expect to target our profits at this zone. So currently the price have already started making that move down. So if you're currently watching at it right now, price have already make move. So as usual, I call here my sell zone. Then what is my target profit? Here should be our target profit. I use target profit. So if we are currently on that price, our target profit should be around 0.6546. Okay, that is for NZD USD already moving in that direction. Okay, let's go to AUD JPY. Okay, I have this on my chart. Let's look at it afresh. On AUD JPY, I'm on HD1 right now. D1. On D1, first, let's see what this chart is giving us. If I move to my daily chart, I notice that I have gotten a resistance at this zone, and I got another one playing out here. Then moving further, I have my first support and second support. Look at this, so that you can see that it's a nice zone. This support, you can see it. Then look at this resistance that build up here. We have one here. Okay, we have one here, and we have another one here. This one created another support, resistance turning support, and turn resistance. So you can see that this is a nice good zone for us. Then what next? I go to H4. On H4, minimize. On H4, okay, let's quickly move into our candlestick chart. On H4, on our candlestick chart, we see price have made a nice move up. So what are we expecting on this price? Currently, this chart is on a nice support that turns resistance. So what are we expecting from this price? We expect a drop on this zone. So currently, like other charts, is a good sell. Price is already on a sell zone. Price is already on a sell zone. So what is our target right now? Haven't moved at that point. We should be targeting our profit on this area. Target. Our target is already on this area, which if we go to get that zone, we can already see it on the chart, but for clearer view, we target 80.69. 80.69. Already, if price go further down, we cannot target the next zone. We have another second target zone, so we'll give it second target, which will be our second target, which will be at around 79.07. Okay, GBP chef is already playing out. On GBP chef, I already have it on my chart. Now, how did I come out with this? Let's go. Let's see what we have on the chart. On GBP chef, let's go to daily. Daily time frame. First, what to notice on daily time frame is that we have a trend line that moves in this direction. We have a trend line that moves on this. So currently we are seeing the price on GBP chef. So what is this guy telling us? If you look closely, we see that we have this price have tested here, and on the daily you can see price actually break out, and there was huge rejection for 2 days. There is a rejection of price there. Okay, let's go this way. Rejection of price, cool. I want to show you something. Let me get this zone as my support 1, and I have this as my support 2. Support 2. If I go further here, you notice this. I will show you something. Let me pick these 2. Look at this. Support 1. Here turning resistance. If I move it further, okay, we have another support here. Okay, support area here. Have another support area here. You can see how price is acting on that area. So note all these points I'm making here. Before, let me now go back to my candlestick chart. On my candlestick chart, this is what I have. Let's go lower to the lower time frame. Okay, on H4, we've seen price pulling above. So what is this guy telling us? I've already seen the chart. Let me move to H1 so that I will show you something you need to know. Currently price is pulling back, but I'm expecting price at this zone to give us a nice drop. To this area. Expand my chart. You can see price is already approaching there. So I name here my sell zone. currently, as price pulling in this zone, take a sell. This is a sell zone. So someone might ask, what price should I enter at that point? Okay, once you see price drop, rose up to this level. Sorry, let me go back again. When we see price come to this zone, okay, so our sell zone should be around 1.2536, and once we do that, let's target this area. So our target zone, wow, sorry for that. So our target zone, our first target zone should be, let me give it the name, target. So we target, I've made a mistake there, sorry. I go back, target. So target zone should be around 1.2335. That is our first target point. You already know if price break below that zone, we should expect our next target. We should expect our next target to be around 1.121566. Okay, so that is all we have for you on GBP Chef. Let's see what Euro Chef is giving us. Euro Chef. First, I move to the candlestick chart. Did I say candlestick chart? I move to my H4 chart. On H4 chart, looking at what we have here, you will notice that we have price made a double top, and that double top was a strong resistance zone. Double top, you can notice it. Okay, so we see price. Let me change the color of this ellipse too. Let me change it to okay. Let's go with this. So you notice that we have a double top. Hence I'm still on the line chart. Okay, let's get most of those zones that we expect price to go. So I have this, do I equally have this, but let's go. And I move back to my candlestick chart. On my candlestick chart, we see that price have made a double top and have given us a breakout. So what are we expecting? Look at this zone. Is important zone for us. Important zone. And I equally have this. Just pardon me. Let me get this. Okay. These are the two zones. We are expecting a retracement. So from here, we'll look at price action at this point. When price approach here, we can take a sell or this zone. So
incoming mail.
I will expect you to look at what price is doing within these two zones. Out of these two zones, we've got an entry in case price did not get to the second zone. So if I do this, I'm not making a mistake. Sell zone, sell zone. I have a sell zone here. and I have another sell zone here. So we look at what price will do here within okay, sorry for that. I have a sell zone at this point. I have a sell zone. I have another second sell zone. So what do we do right now? What do we do right now? We look at price action in this area. Sorry. We look at price action. We look at price action at around 1.10 and another point. So any of these two price will give us a nice sell. Then we target our profit at least. If any other thing, we target our profit on, give it the name, target. We target profit at, we target our profit at 1.03 1.0346. So that is our GBP chart. Okay, like as I said, I will not make this video too much. Let's check GBP USD. Okay, on GBP USD, I was just looking at this chart. Look at what I got there. Let's check GBP USD. Did I say GBP USD? On USD JPY. On USD JPY, if you notice, you see that price have actually made have hit a certain resistance. First of all, I go to my line chart, I get this area. If I move further, I got this area. Then I got this. So these are some of the area I got on my charts. But this guy is interesting for me. Look at this zone here. It's an interesting zone for me. I go back to my candlestick chart. On my candlestick chart, you can see what we have here. Price have already made a nice return from this top and currently break out of this. On H4, we can see price is moving. If anything is to go by, we expect a sell any moment from now. We expect a sell on any moment from now, because looking at this, we see price is going to retest this zone. On H1, you can see clearly price is almost there. So what do? We expect price, when price hits this zone, we take a sell. So we'll label it a sell zone as usual. Sell zone. Our sell zone. So once we see price approach this zone, is good. You can see price is trying to even reject there, but paraventure didn't see price touch there. You can take a sell, instant execution. So if we are to give it a price tag, we expect price around 115.59. And what is our profit target? First profit target should be 114. Target should be at 114.737. So that should be our target profit. And move further down. If it move further down, we target another zone. So our second target should be around, our second target should be around 113,651. 651. Okay. Lastly, let's look at what is happening to GBP, Euro GBP. On Euro GBP, we can see what price is doing. On Euro GBP, first, let me move to my H4 chart. H4 chart. On H4, I have price. I can see price making this move for us. Let's check out this. You can see price creating this move for us. You know, whenever I have this, okay, what I do is to make out a channel from this pair here. So I have this as my channel. I have this as my channel. So looking closely there, you see that price have made this movement in this area, giving us a nice channel. Price try to break out or fall back again. Now permit me to do this. Permit me to do this. So price still have a long way to go up. Okay, now we standing. Let me go to my line chart. On my line chart, we can have this as our support. Move here. I have my resistance. Then creating another one here. We can see, okay, we can see that price actually break out of this. So what are we expecting on this price? I move to my candlestick chart. On the candlestick chart, let's see. Candlestick chart, prices are falling. But I want to create something out of this chart. I go to my lower time frame to see if I can get an entry. Currently, I can see price on this zone. Currently, I can see price on this minus support. So if anything is to go by, look at price action here to move up to this level, up to this zone. But permit me to do this. We should be getting an entry. If I give you double entry, that is what the market is all about. So I should be expecting a buy on this zone. A buy. We'll have a buy zone here. So look at price action in this area. But paraventure price didn't give us that. Please put your tight stop loss and take another buy on this zone. Okay, so what are those price tag? So expect price around 0.8375 and expect another buy. Paraventure price pull out from there. Expect another buy around this zone. this. Then when we take that price, here should be our target zone. So you can see how I highlighted here. So between okay, let me do this so that some persons will not start querying me. We target our profit around this zone. So let's expect the movement of price. But peradventure price didn't get there, it take an instant execution. So that is what we have for you on Euro GBP. So at this point, should I take NZ GBP USD? Okay, lastly, let me take GBP USD. Lastly, let me take GBP USD. On GBP USD, I move to my D1. On my D1 chart, I see price made this move. Let me do this. So look at this. Look at this. You can see how price reacted in this zone. So if anything is to go by, see that price have acted strongly. Price have acted strongly on this trend line. Okay, on this trend line. There was a false breakout. Price came back again to retest this trend line. Let's see our line chart. Let's see what our line chart is currently giving us. I have this as my zone, support zone. I equally have this, another support zone. This is for the line chart. Let's now go back to our H4 chart. Move it to candlestick. Candlestick. Okay, price is already returning down, but let me show you something on H4. On H1 rather, on H1, open up the chart. On H1, we can see price have created this minor support. Price actually created this, but what are we expecting on this? I expect a return of price on this zone here. I expect that price should break out from here, maybe probably give us a nice pullback and target this zone. So currently one can enter a sell. So this area is good for a sell. This area is good for a sell. Currently a sell. Then we target we target 1.33. We target 1.3389. So that is our profit target. And if we move further down, there's another next target here, which is around 1.32. So thank you and God bless you.